Welcome to the show. We've got the couch in the house, Fantasy Couch. I was just on his show the whole hour prior, mock drafting with his community. Now he's joining us back-to-back lives where you guys, the Couch fam, are coming over into House Smitty, and we're all going to mock it up. Couch is drafting from the 1.4. I'm drafting from the 1.6 because those are the draft slots that our communities were given in the Fantasy Football Throne, a league that I created on Instagram with fine channels and shows like Couch, the best channels and pages on Instagram. There we go. Noah's first in the house. We're having an issue with YouTube Live. We went live for a second. It didn't respond, so I kicked it off again. Couch, how you doing?
I'm great, man. I'm hoping this YouTube's working.
It is now.
Welcome, everyone, to Smitty's channel, the Couch fam, the Couch captains, and Team Smitty. I am ready to get this throne-ish mock draft started. But hopefully YouTube's... I want to be in the chat. I like talking in the chat. I can't find your live.
It should be there. Just give it a second.
Okay.
All right, let's see if I can...
Live, though. And if you see people in the chat, it's just...
Yeah, we're good. We're good. What's up, Couch fam? I welcome you in here. I appreciate the Couch. I'm not going to talk bad or force any trash talk on him, even though this is like a pre-thrown like scrimmage. I appreciate all of you guys coming in here, and we're going to have fun in this mock. I'm going to post the link in a second. We're letting the people file in, so calm down for a second. I'm going to send it out. I'm going to drop the link in about maybe 15 seconds here. We're just going to let people file in. Tyler, what's going on? Aaron, the therapist is in the house. Juju, Ricky, Ugly Dude, Robin, Foy Boy. That looks like yours, Couch. And then Royal, who I didn't know Royal was Team Couch. Royal's in all of my lives, and here I see Royal pasting Couch emojis, and I'm like, I just feel a little hurt, Royal, but I guess we're sharing custody of you. I feel glad enough to have 40% of your time, and if Couch has the other 60, I'm okay with that. Okay, here comes the link, guys. Are you ready? 5, 4. Whoops, I got to copy it again.
It's okay. There's a delay. Remember that when you do that. There's like a 20-second delay. So you'd be like 5-4, but the link's going to show up like 15 seconds before
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. There's the link. Grab a spot. After about 5 to 10 seconds, we'll start seeing people just scoop them up like wildfire. There we go. NBAU. Turks is in the house. And boom. That's how fast they fill up on both the Couch's channel and on Smitty's. They're gone like that. They're gone like butter. We're ready to roll. This is a 1 QB. Let me make the draft longer because I usually do my drafts very short, Couch. We're going to go 1 QB, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, right?
Yeah, 1 tight end.
1 flex, and then should we just go like 3 or 4 bench spots?
Let's do 14. If you don't have time, we could do 12.
Okay, let's
12 rounds. I did 14 rounds, so I mean whatever. You can do 10 if you need to.
Yeah, let's see what this would put us at. This would put us at 14. Let's go a couple shorter than that just to make sure we can review the teams. Because I feel like once you get into like round 14, it's like people stop almost wanting to hear about it at that point. They're like, okay, I can determine those later picks for myself.
Yes, it is boring. Yes.
So we'll go 11. We're just gonna go 11 to keep things moving. NBAU is on the clock. We're starting right now. It's PPR redraft. We're kind of simulating the Throne League, and for those that don't know what the Throne is, it's a league I created on Instagram with amazing pages and shows like Couch, and it's 12 experts where our followings draft the teams for us. Our following, when we're on the clock, and there's like an 8-hour timer, so it takes like a month, the whole draft. It's crazy, right, Couch? And when like Couch is on the clock at 4, he's going to go live or he's going to go to his Discord group or do both and collect the vote and make the draft pick that his community decides no matter what he wants. So here we go. Kicking it off, the 1.1. Now this will be interesting to see if this is like realistic as to, who's going to fall to me at 6. Because I don't know. We got potentially Nick Chubb being slotted in at number 5. Already from the hype and buzz we've been hearing, and I don't think that's going to happen here. What do you think? What do you think about Chubb at 5 if the rapper takes him at 5?
I expect him to take him at 5, but you never. I think that's what's
You're
gonna.
up.
That's what we're preparing for.
You're
Yeah.
up. I think I have my headphones on the wrong side. That's why it's all funky. Mike Thomas. Who are you going with, Couch?
I just picked Mike Thomas.
Okay, you got him. Okay, Mike Thomas. JP went Dalvin Cook. So I get Kamara here. I would love that. If we could get Kamara at the 1.6, I'd be ecstatic. So I'm taking Kamara. This would be our best case scenario at this point. Absolutely be thrilled. That's not a crack on my screen. For whatever reason, on my guided access, so that I don't get text messages and all kinds of Instagram alerts and whatever, I put guided access on my phone, which locks it into this app, and it's got that weird whatever smear on there that I got to get rid of. That is some setting, I don't know. Josh Jacobs went number 7. I like that. Kamara number 6 was to us, the fantasy football show community. Dalvin Cook before that. Mike Thomas, Zeke Elliott, McCaffrey, Barkley. So my top 3. This is my exact top 3: Barkley, McCaffrey, Elliott. Couch. Who do you have at 4 and 5?
First of all, Smitty set this at Dynasty rankings on purpose, just to let you know, because that's what he wants.
Yeah, it's redraft, but
who do I have at 4? What did you say? Who do I have 4 and 5?
Yeah, who do you have 4 or 5?
I mean, we're just like I said, we're discussing between Mike Thomas, Kamara, and Zeke, and I think still got to make a decision, but between those 3, and I think we're gonna put Dalvin Cook down just outside, that top 4 consideration because of the holdout. But you never know what's gonna happen from today to Friday. It's been so crazy. Every day's been crazy news.
Yeah. I think this is your guy, Ryan Woodcock. He says, Smitty, can I have your Discord link? Ryan, if I am you can get in it, but if you do get in there, make sure you're not spamming. You can spy all you want. We don't care. We don't care what you guys do with that information. That's fun. That's fun scouting.
He's your guy.
He is. Okay. Ryan, are you mine? Ryan, are you mine?
I think I'm 1B.
Okay. Ryan, I'm not sure. I posted the Discord link. I did. It's right there. I'll post it again. Smitty, or I'm sorry, sleeperu.com/Discord. And I'll pull it up on the screen here too. So let's review these picks so far. This is my Discord. What's up, Ryan? I got a lot of Ryans.
They have a similar color profile pic too.
I know. It gets all confusing.
I wouldn't have noticed that if you didn't say it.
Josh Jacobs, it went Joe Mixon, way too early for me, Gunner. But do your thing, Gunner. If you like Mixon, we're all wrong, and that could be the one that I'm wrong on big time. So I personally wouldn't take him in the first round at all. I wouldn't even take him in the second round, but that's me. Mixon, Henry, Chubb, Devontae Adams, Miles Sanders in the first round. Jared, that's high. I love the Eckler pick though, bro. Clyde, Tyreek, Kenyon Drake, Hopkins, and Eli. Now, Couch, if you need to pause it, I'll pause it. Even I know we're on a timer for you and I, but I want to make sure we really talk about the Throne League and everything. So I'm totally okay with pausing it and going through all this. So
I don't need to pause it.
I love Galladay here. I love Evans. I love Kittle and Kelsey here. This is redraft. I think Evans would be a darn good pick here, so I'm going to go Evans and go balanced approach. If Drake or Eckler had fallen, I would have taken either one of those guys, but I'm going to go Mike Evans and go with Kamara and Evans and see what kind of build we can do this way. JP's on the clock. He has Dalvin Cook. Fantasy Couch will be after JP, so Couch, you're in the hole. Be prepared. JP went Mahomes. He does that. JP, you realize this is a throne practice, and you're coming in and just like screwing with your own practice session. Yeah, I don't know if you realize that, JP, but you are absolutely. Maybe it's like JP's trying to play really good defense against me in practice, so that I play really good during the game. But
Dude, these rankings. I can't even see anybody. Oh my god.
What do you mean?
I can't even. I forgot you did dynasty
Do you want
rankings.
me
I
to
can't
switch
even
it?
find my guy.
I do it to
Well, that
Dynasty
might
because.
screw up the draft. I was like, what
Do
is
you want me to
this? I
pause it?
totally forgot.
Want me to pause it and switch it?
Nah, I just let it
Okay.
go. I think
The,
it's okay.
well, they never updated their redraft rankings for the longest time, so we all got used to making sure we set it to Dynasty and preface that it was a redraft league because they completely have been botching it all off season long. Like the redraft rankings have been garbage on the pre-rank until like the last month or last couple weeks. But I just have always had it set that way. We keep forgetting to go back. Christopher, what's going on? Um, are the PPR ones updated now? Then we used the PPR in your draft.
I don't know. I think they're better though.
Okay.
I mean, that's why you guys are very. You guys in this chat. I shouldn't
What?
have brought up this chat. It's so weird.
What?
I should have just not. I don't know.
12 would have been fire if you went Drake and Eckler, says Honest Abe. What's up, Sand?
Yeah, I mean, I prefer the other, but I don't know. I think it might screw up if you update it.
It may not. I don't know.
I wouldn't do it.
I mean, honestly, they don't look
I
that
wouldn't
crazy to
change it.
me. I'm not lost trying to find somebody. I mean, the dynasty aren't that off.
Well,
We'll go with PPR next time and try it out. But I just know we've botched a bunch of drafts, and like Elliott in one early mock draft on like calculator was like not even the top 12 on the pre-rank, so he like got missed. Lev Bell, interesting pick. Couch on the clock. Team Smitty, we've got AJ Brown there. We've got Julio still there. You know, I'm not even like the biggest Julio fan at the the cost, but I think right here I love Julio at this spot, but I think we would do this. We most likely would do this in the throne draft. I think
you would
because
pass up on Julio this late?
I
Is
think
he really still available? My God.
yeah, he shouldn't have been, but I still like Lamar as much as I like Julio, so it's a tough spot to be in because like you're the guy that lets Julio fall one more spot, but at the same time Lamar, Mike Evans, and Camaro would be absolutely fire.
Yeah, Team 7 is like loving it. Guys, Godwin and then Julio round
Yeah,
3.
Eli's got a good team. Bell was a bit early, says Ricky. I kind of agree, Couch. Explain your Bell pick. I mean, I think he could definitely impress and be better than people think, but that does feel a little high. Like, what are you thinking there?
Yeah, his whole thing got screwed up. What do you? I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, and it's all good. I'm
Now,
just mock drafting. I would not take this team to battle any week.
Couch,
That's what I gotta
couch,
say about it. Yeah.
you shit the couch in your first practice for the throne.
No, it's all well. Hey, first public practice with you. You don't know what we've been doing.
I'd
Yeah,
take
from what you guys know, sure.
I'd take our team into battle any day of the week, Couch. So far, I still have time to screw it up. I still have time to screw this up, Couch.
Yeah, you don't say that. You don't say that after round 3, right? You got to wait at least
Well,
five
you could say
rounds.
I'm starting to feel that way, but yeah, you're right.
You're not. All right, you're close. All right, I got
I'm
you.
starting. I'm getting the itch, Couch, that I'm potentially going to take this team into battle. Yeah, I mean, we would be happy with this for sure. I know my community. I know my community real well, and they'd be ecstatic. They may have voted even Julio over Evans at that Evans pick. So there's nothing wrong with Julio at that 4.7. Like I would have loved it. Now, DK just went. I would have definitely hoped for DK at 4.7. That would have been a good pick. This is gonna be a tough spot to be in here. And I'm kind of doing a similar thing I did in the last draft where I'm passing on running backs, and it could put me in a bind down the road. Guys, what do you think we should do here? We're on the clock. David Montgomery just went. That would have been one of the running backs I'd be looking at. Singletary's there. Do we go with our boy Chark because we really do believe he is 4.7 capable? I'm curious what my people think. It's kind of hard with a 30-second timer and a delay to get a reaction, but I think Chark 100% has, fourth to fifth round value, and he could absolutely explode from that. I don't think he could just earn that. I think that's his floor. I think even though many might think Chark's a little high there, that aren't on the Chark train, but I feel like that's his floor.
Yeah, I like Chark in round 4. I think Jags are going to have to throw the ball a lot. So, yeah, I do like him there. A lot of people want to do no grades and do another mock. I don't know if you have time for that. And it's really up to you, though.
It's kind of hard, though, Couch, to put 310 in the chat and do the trash talk, though, when literally you're drafting a 310 team right now.
No, I'm drafting. No, I'm just responding to people.
I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm
drafting. I'm drafting a 211 team
And-
here, bud. This
and
is
what-
a mock draft, though. You know what I'm? This is a mock. Is my team bad? Sure, give me a F underscore, but it's a mock. It's all good. We know what happened in the real record.
What else is funny, though,
week.
is that, like, if you wanted to, Couch, I don't know if you're game for this, but let's use our same rosters from last year, your team versus mine in a best ball. You versus me. I'll set it up in a best ball. I'll computer
Why
select
would I
the
want
teams
to do that?
to prove that this 310 movement you
That
have
doesn't
is
prove
based on
anything.
it's
It
based
doesn't
on
prove anything. That's looking into
injury.
the past.
But Mahomes, Kamara, and Elliott.
Just put it in points per game then. Just put it in points per game. Just extrapolate it. Like Drew Brees did great points per game. I think he he went crazy points per game. So
yeah,
just
our team would be not only a playoff team, but I think it would be like a top 4 team if we repeated it, if we ran it back.
Can you give me points for Lamar Miller too?
Lamar Miller.
Yeah, that's what we draft. I really don't get, like, your point is you going so far deep into the past. Yeah, we drafted Lamar Miller. Like, what am I gotta give me something for him.
Well, you're talking about the past, so I'm saying that my team.
No, I'm responding to your guys.
My team was hit with injury hardcore. We had a legit team. And the 310 doesn't bother me. I'm just saying it's funny though. It's like making fun of the biggest kid in school. Our team was a legit team. It was a totally legit team. And when the kid fell down with an injury, that was our team last year. Who'd you get here?
We had an injury too. So
who'd you take at 4-9? You took Kareem Hunt?
Yeah.
That seems early. That seems early, man.
Yeah, I'm just mock drafting. It's all good. I'm just trying new things out. You know what? I don't have to take this team to battle. I don't. So it's all good. You put on the dynasty rankings, and I totally forgot you did that, and I'm like, I can't find anybody here.
I don't know if we go Mostert or Swift. Let's go Swift. I kind of lost track of time there. I had to make a decision. I needed a running back too. I feel like that's a decent place for that kind of risk. Kamara, Evans, Lamar, Chark. Those are all pretty low risk guys for their value. I think I'm okay going a little high risk with somebody. And I've been critical of Swift here and there. I don't know how you feel about him, Couch. I feel like it's more so I'm worried about. Oh yeah, we did talk about that on the live. I'm more worried about his team, not necessarily him. Rookie thing, his team. The fact that they haven't had a running back, like we said on our Instagram live, since Barry Sanders and maybe a year of Reggie Bush. So. Man, if only the counselor were here. I agree, Sand. I missed the guy. I love Ridley this year, says Royal. Henry at 9 was an absolute steal, says Honest Abe.
Yeah, I think I would like...
Sand wants to know why you argue more than anybody he knows.
Where's that? I don't even see. Why does Couch argue more than
Yeah.
anyone? I don't know. I think that's your opinion. I don't know about that.
I think you and when we first did the Throne League, you were arguing with the rapper right off the bat. You guys were going at it at the beginning. He was rushing you, and you're like, "Don't rush us. We have 8 hours." And that was funny the way that started.
But I mean, but nobody knows about that though. I mean,
Well,
I,
well
I
they
don't. I wouldn't say they're arguing, but I was just like,
well,
I'm gonna take my time on the clock, and then
the
I closed the chat and had to do what I had to do.
what I love about the Throne League is we legitimately let that fight that broke out between the counselor and I and everybody else. We literally had that fight live, unedited, totally genuine, and I think that was the fun part about the Throne. I think that's what I like about the Throne is that we can all like talk about stuff like that, and it's like legitimate league stuff that people deal with. I think people like seeing that. People love seeing that there was a fight going on about Darwin Thompson being dropped on accident. And he ended up being completely irrelevant all year. So all of that was for nothing. That's
Yeah.
like the
Well, he
epitome of
did.
leagues.
He dropped somebody. I forgot who it was, but he did the same thing in our league. A player was dropped on accident, so it was just funny.
Yeah.
Love your couch. You are a beast. I don't know. All I know is Sand talks a lot in the chat. I'm sure he's just having. It sounds like Sand didn't get in the mock draft, so he's like putting all his energy in the chat, which is
Well, I think
totally fine. I mean, I don't have any say about that.
no,
It's
I think
fine.
there were also like Couch when I was in your chat, everyone was kind of coming at me like, like
Probably, yeah.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
immune to it. I'm sure that did
Yeah.
happen.
So I
Yeah,
think you're not used to it. They're trying to give it back to you just to make it fair.
yeah.
Like they like you. They're just
I
this
don't,
is
I don't, I don't know that, but I'm sure that's the truth. I'm sure because that's what that's how it is.
are you
But you,
taking
you,
are you taking it the wrong way?
no, these dynasty rankings destroyed my soul, and I hate excuses. I don't tolerate them, and so that's an excuse. And so
Maybe this is my
I don't like
plan.
what I'm doing.
Maybe
I'm
this
coming
is
up
my
with an
plan.
excuse.
I kind of feel like Ertz would be a steal here. I think we got to go Ertz here, guys. I'm not feeling the wide receivers. Couch, do you want to say it for me?
You take this team to battle every week, and you'll take the throne, and you'll fart on the throne, and then so when the next guy sits on the throne, it's gonna be a stinky Smitty fart
I,
smell.
I
It'll be
mean,
entrenched there forever.
I'm just
Is
saying
that
that
is that the phrase or no? I didn't get that right.
paraphrase it pretty darn well, but I can't. I kind of can't wait for the team reviews on this one because I feel like the last one. I think my team was misunderstood. You kind of saw the promise and the upside through what I was doing at the end, so I was appreciative of that. But I'm here to impress you this time, Couch. I'm dropping something that even you are going to give your A underscore.
I mean, you don't go heavy RB, that's for sure. Do you ever go robust RB?
Absolutely. It just
Oh, you
depends on,
do.
yeah. I mean, the spots I'm drafting in don't typically have the running backs fall that I would do that at. If I was at like 11 and 12 or 12, 13 turn or 11 and 14, you'd see me go running back every time.
This guy's JP is saying the truth. I forget. Couch. Only Smitty can make excuses. This is true. I'm not allowed to make excuses.
I'll give Couch an excuse pass on this show. He can have it anytime he wants.
Well, no, it's a mock draft. It's fine. It's terrible. There's no. That's fine.
I'll
But
tell.
I'm
I'll,
just in the Throne League. I like that your team suffered injuries. But in comparison to I mean, me is our team just like no.
what?
I mean, our injuries don't matter. Like
What was your record?
what sucks is like we're right above you. I think five.
It's like, so
So
you're.
in that meme is that's making fun of you, like we're right above you. And you're like, "Arr!"
I
But
love.
still, two more wins is like that's almost twice as many
You're
wins.
on the clock, by the way. Do you mean
I
pause it?
know.
All right, pause it.
No, dude, how am I gonna save this? Just let me,
Let it die.
just let it. Yeah, it's already dead. Just let it keep
I
going
I
deeper in the
hope you
grave.
I hope you bring this thunder on draft day, Couch. You guys are ready. You're ready for the big show.
Well, Throne. We have 8 hours. So no,
You're
no matter how bad my fantasy league rankings are, we'll be able to find these guys.
I don't know. It's pretty arguable at this point, but um, I think, man, 8 seconds left. Oh God, I'm out of time. This is gonna be early, but I kind of got to do it because I don't know who else to grab. This is
Okay,
early.
so Smitty asked who we had because I mean I've heard plenty of Smitty talk on the injuries that suffered to your guys' throne league. We had Saquon Barkley suffered some injuries. We had Drew Brees got a freak injury, hit his thumb on a Rams helmet, and we also drafted Lamar Miller, who was out for the entire season before the Throne League started. So that was a good amount amongst other
Is
amongst
it
other
bad? Is it bad that I don't even remember that Lamar Miller was in a position to be drafted last year?
He's absolutely the most unsexiest player. And so what was annoying about it is that everyone ragged on us from all communities. Even my own community, a lot of people hated it. And I'm like, look, Lamar, like whatever it was, like the end of round 7 or whatever, like I was like, guys, come on. Like, it's still good value for a starting running back, and we're adding depth. And so, I don't know. I guess people were right, but I don't, freak injury. What I don't even know what happened. It was an ACL or something. Out for the year before the season even started. And yeah, there was someone came up with a joke for our team that was funny. It was like everyone thought we'd be struggling at wide receiver, but guess what? We're actually struggling at running back. So that was the running joke with us.
Yeah. Okay, so I pre-rank some guys because I feel like I'm really prone to timing out when I'm trying to run a live, facilitate all that, read the comments. I'm very easily like Tony Pollard was like the only guy in my site to like click on. So I was like, and I love him. So I was like, God, this is early, but I don't want to get timed out. I just clicked it. So I don't want to have that mistake again. So I pre-drafted some or queued them up. Yeah, I just hope you do this on draft day, Couch. We're really looking forward to it at 4. If we could make a request, can you go like Mixon at 4? Can you go? We prefer somebody that.
Hey, we like mixing in round 1, but don't push your luck. That's too early for the
Yeah,
mixing.
JP says the goal is to distract Couch. We know we can throw him off. We just got to figure out what can we do on draft day to throw him off. We'll send some people to his Instagram live, kind of like players do when they send people to their hotel rooms at night.
Yeah,
Uh,
order pizza. I like all pizza. If you're gonna order pizza, send it to me. I like all the pizza. It's all good. And yeah, I can just keep gaining fat over over this lockdown. Yeah, cheese pizza will do. Don't waste too much money. Cheese pizza. Just keep it simple.
Cooks is not bad value here. I still like Gallup a lot, but he's in a tough spot now. I'm gonna draft Cooks if it doesn't time out on me because I clicked it. See it? Oh, there we go. Um, Edelman.
Cooks round 8. Cooks went round 7
Yeah.
in
I mean,
a previous mock.
Cooks has like the potential. Just paste it again, Seclan. I can't scroll back through. I'm sorry, man. Paste whatever you said again. Seclan, always does that. He goes, "Hey, read back on my comment. 80 messages up." I'm like, just paste it again. Um, I like Edelman's value. I think in the 8 to 9 range, it seems good. I don't know why he's falling so far, but I think Cooks is falling almost way too far. I think Brandon Cooks still has the potential to be like 1,000 yard, like 6 TD guy, 7 TD guy, and I think he's the best bet there in my opinion in Houston. Do you agree with Cooks on that kind of value?
I don't like Cooks, but I'd like where you took him though. If you were to like Cooks, that's a good spot for him. Because like I said, he went round 7 last mock, so round 8's cool.
Yeah. Paste it again, Clan, and I'll read it. Carlos Hyde put up 1,000 yards in that offense. Any running back could. So you're talking about the DJ pick, maybe? I don't know. Couch, who do you take? Let's look at who you took. Michael Gallup. I liked Gallup there. I feel like Gallup, if they didn't draft CeeDee Lamb, my bold prediction of 20 of the late variety, not like my favorite one or anything, would have been that Gallup could have outscored Amari Cooper. But now, what do you do with Gallup? It's kind of like Cortland Sutton. He was going to have such a big year, and he still could do good. But Jerry Jeudy and CeeDee Lamb crapped on two potential, well, three wide receivers if you include Cooper and Gallup, and then Sutton in Denver. I just think those two landing spots couldn't have been worse for those guys involved. And Couch, you're up.
Yeah, it's not good for Gallup how that draft went as far as fantasy.
Yeah.
What do you think about Mike McCarthy though? New head coach, big smile. He's got like the Alice in Wonderland cat smile.
I think Bill O'Brien should be the head coach. I think that would make for a fun season.
Of the Cowboys?
Bill O'Brien should be. Oh, you're talking. Who are you talking about? What?
I was just saying, what do you think about the new coach for the Cowboys?
Oh, sorry.
We're talking about Gallup.
I'm still talking about Brandon Cooks. I'm on the clock. Hold on 1 second. I'm distracted. Sorry, Couch. 1 second. Who do I take here? Who do I go with? I got a timeout. Give him in time.
That's
okay.
a good pick. He gave you a good one.
No, I grabbed it.
Oh, you got it. Oh, yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah. Lat Murray. I like Lat Murray and Tony Pollard. That could definitely, if Swift doesn't work out, then I think one of those two guys could end up saving us. But I'm doing what I did last year with wide receiver, but at running back in the Throne League here. Because remember last year you're saying, do I go running back robust? I had Cook and Kamara as my first two picks. So I definitely love running back.
You got Cook in round
Kamara.
2.
Yeah, we did. That was a freaking steal. Yeah,
steal.
Steal of the draft, really. Even though
was that your only good pick?
If you don't want to include Mahomes, who got hurt, Kamara, who got hurt. If you want to include Robert Woods, who did play well at the end of the year, we had a good team. Couch, come on.
So Dalvin who was your tight end?
We had.
You were one of the ones without. Okay, you were one of the teams who was desperate for.
Well, yeah, and then we ended up trading for Ertz. We got Elliott and Ertz.
You took the. You got a tight end from State.
Yeah, we did good. I mean, we turned our team into. We just needed more time because by the time we got Mahomes back, by the time Kamara came back and then finally got healthy looking, we needed another 2 weeks to catch up. We were ready to fire on all cylinders though. When we got Elliott. We had Zach Ertz ready to roll. We were good to go. It's just we ran out of time. We traded Dalvin Cook and I forget what other player for Zeke and Ertz from State. So we had Kamara, Zeke, Ertz, and Mahomes and Woods. We had a fire team.
I totally forgot about that trade. You did trade for a tight end.
Yeah. So I mean, we were. That's why. I mean, I'm having fun back with you about the 310 stuff. You can say it all you want. I'm just laughing because we literally had a baller team. We just got hit. You got hit too. You got hit with injury. Who was your biggest injury?
We got hit with injuries as well. I just don't. I mean, it is what it is. Lamar Miller, Saquon Barkley, Drew Brees.
Yeah, I mean,
there's the other ones too.
I mean, there's no excuses, but it's understandable why you go 5 and whatever. I mean, we were a 3-win team, we were a 5-win team, but we had good teams.
That's debatable. Maybe both our teams sucked. Maybe both are very good.
Last year they did.
It was such a crazy draft though. Like I was saying, like if just think about if Rapper didn't drop Waller. Because
his team was still far away from winning, man. He didn't. That wouldn't have saved him.
And Big Ben got healthy.
Yeah, he needed more. Juju he needed more than that.
Juju was like the biggest bust last year.
You could look at it the other direction and say that all that was a mess. Okay, so right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like Mecole Hardman. I don't even know if I'm missing out on a player that I can't find, but. Because you're right, when you do get this late, the Dynasty rankings kind of got, I think, adjusted a little bit too since the last time I used it. So, you want to do team reviews now while we're kind of
Oh, it's up to you, man. Because some people were like, go to the next mock, or some people were adamant about team review. So whatever you want to
Yeah,
do,
let's do team
it's all
reviews. So,
good.
so I'll do it like this. And so I don't know if I'll call out the team and then you kind of find it on your screen or whatever if you don't have it pulled up. I'm going to let you review my team. Am I on the clock real quick? Should we finish the draft first?
It's up to you, man.
Yeah, let me just make my pick so I complete it. You're almost on deck. So as soon as I pick, we'll start doing team reviews. And then by the time we get, you're on the clock, Couch.
I'm just figuring out what position. I guess I'm kind of set in on all positions.
I know who I'm taking next. This is a big boy move, a baller move. JP knows where I'm going. James says, answer my question in capital letters. James, obviously I'm busy, bro. I'm trying. Out of 12 teams, what should I draft at the end of like 10 or 12? Running back, for sure.
I closed the chat, by the way. This is too much.
Okay, that's how I felt in yours, though. Okay, Aaron Rodgers, complete baller pick right there. If anything happens to Lamar, we're golden. I love the undervalued Aaron Rodgers in 2020. Okay, Couch, review my team. I've got it pulled up. If you can't see it, that's okay. Everybody else does. What do you think of this squad right here?
Team 6, we got Kumara, Evans, Lamar Jackson, DJ Chark, Swift, Ertz, Pollard, Brandon Cooks, Latavius, Mecole, and A-Rod. It's just kind of baffling how anybody would take Lamar over Julio. That Lamar wasn't bad at that spot though. So I get why you would pick Lamar there. I don't get how you would pass up on Julio there.
Because I felt
It's
like
kind
he
of
he and
crazy.
Lamar were like the same value to in my mind. Like that's how much I love Lamar and Mahomes, and we view that differently, obviously. But I think I agreed with you. I hated to be the guy that passed Julio one more spot down, but I mean, what you have in front of you, what do you think?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I'd rather go probably more running backs earlier. I liked your team better in the last mock. I think you're just lacking too much at running back. Like it's going to be too tough to know what to do week 1. Um yeah, I don't really like this team too much. The values you got later, McCole Hardman, I don't really like, but round 10, that's not bad. So I like I like what you did, Ertz on. No argument there. But yeah, I would have liked to see more running backs. Overall, I'm gonna give this a C plus.
Wow, Couch, I'd take this team
Yeah,
into battle
I know
any
you would. What
any
did I
day of the
give
week.
you? What did I give you last month? It
It
was
was
a
like a
B,
it was like a B. I
B or
don't know
B
how you
plus.
like that team better than this team. This team's fire, man.
I don't.
Um,
I mean, who are you starting at running back week 1? Like you starting Swift obviously,
well,
and you
yeah, I
think that's
mean,
good.
th-
I don't
that
think that's good.
that's the price you pay when you stack at other positions, bro. But I think Chark is a big difference maker for me. I think Evans and Chark are two really good receivers to have Lamar and Kamara. Two guys that I feel like could carry us week in and week out. I'd be okay with this. It would be interesting to look back and say like, what if I didn't go Evans? What running backs were there as well? But I think his team would ball. NBA young boy. Kyler Murray, Barkley, Ingram, Galladay, CeeDee Lamb. It's redraft Judy. It's redraft. So I don't know how I feel about your two wide receivers there. I love CeeDee Lamb at some point, but not in week 1. Not in, during Judy and him could take some time. So I love your Barkley, your Kyler, your Ingram, your Galladay, and your Kittle picks. I think you're an A minus. If you would have just figured out a better way to, let me see who he's got on the bench. I mean, you're
I
still
don't.
you're
I don't hate the first 5
I,
picks.
I, I
Actually really like the first 5.
he's still an A in my opinion. I think he's still damn good.
Oh God,
Yeah, dude,
that's too
Gall
many. That's too
Galladay's
many.
Galladay's a wide receiver 1. Kittle's arguably the best, or at least the second best tight end.
Well, I
And
said I
those,
love his first 5 picks.
Barkley and Ingram are fire running backs to go with Kyler Murray. He only has a hole at both his wide receiver 2 and 3, and maybe he thought it was dynasty.
I mean, it's just too like, come on, you really get in behind a CD and Jerry at round 6 and 7?
Okay, hit me
Four or
with
5 minutes?
we
Oh
got
God,
we got to speed through this because I got to jump off here. Wentz, the Wentz team, Wharf 69, whatever. Wentz McCaffrey.
team.
I think that's number 2
Oh,
or
McCaffrey. Oh,
1.
and team two. Yeah,
Yeah.
team two. Team two. C-Mac, Fournette, DJ, Andrews, McLaurin, Boyd, Geis, Kirk, Wentz, Jamison Crowder, DJX. I like the robust RB approach, but I would have rather did something else with Fournette and David Johnson. I think this team really suffers because of the RBs you chose. Yeah, I don't like Terry McLaurin as your wide receiver one. I think that's just total handicap going into week one. Um, yeah, I don't really like this team at all. I'm gonna give this a grade C minus.
Okay, I'm going to review your team here, and then I'll have you do Turk, Merckx, the Russell Wilson, Lev Bell, Kareem. Or no, sorry, that's your team. The Josh Allen, Zeke Elliott team. So get ready on
Team
this.
three. Yeah, team three.
I've got it pulled up differently, but so you got Russell Wilson, Lev Bell, Kareem Hunt. Lev Bell and Kareem Hunt are pretty rough running backs, I think, to roll with, given that you don't even know what you have with Bell. And I love Kareem Hunt at like flex or, if he was your running back too, like an R scenario where you've got Chark, you've got Evans, you've got Lamar, you've got Kamara, and then you've got Hunt at running back too. That's like my Swift pick. I feel like my Swift player is the same thing as your Hunt player right here. Like it's the same kind of value and upside and risk. But the difference is like, you have Bell, I have Kamara, Lamar and Russell, DJ. Yeah, I just no offense, Couch. I gave you a really good grade on your other team. Would I give you an A minus
Yeah, I
on your
was
channel? So
kind of high.
I'm totally honest, bro. I'm gonna say this would be a D for me.
A D. Yeah, I'd agree. I'd give it a D.
Good.
I mean, I don't even like the tight end pick. Oh
Get,
yeah,
get,
D. Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, maybe
DJ Moore was a total like I did not pick him at all, but the rest I did at least like
I'd spend some.
pick on purpose to be honest. But the DJ Moore pick was I would never pick him in round two.
I'd
So
spend some
that
time on the practice field this week. I wouldn't roll out cold like this on draft day. But we're definitely gonna try and throw you off. Distraction is the key for Couch.
This not this dude, this is the dynasty rankings, and that's totally my fault. You told me before this even started. It's my fault. I'm saying I know that, but I'm telling about when you got to round two, I looked at it and I completely panicked. I was like, oh.
You got an F underscore by Jared Geo, so your own
Which
boy
is
gave you the
fair.
F
I think
underscore.
it's too harsh, but it's not that far from a D, which I would have gave myself about a D, like D plus at best. Yeah, I maybe give myself nah. I hate this team so much. D. I would give it the exact same grade as you.
Couch, I hate to do it, but
Take a lap. Take a lap.
take a lap. Okay, so
I don't know what this. I don't know what these Smitty-isms are.
yeah, well, I didn't know what your couchisms were either. I felt like I was in a twilight zone in your chat. You feel like you're that way in mine.
No, I don't know what take a lap. I don't know how to. I don't know what this is.
It's okay.
I
I
know
gotcha.
take a lap. Yeah,
We-
I know
we-
it's bad though.
We verbally told you that's all you got to do. Josh Allen, Zeke Elliott, the Zeke Elliott team.
So we got Zeke, Juju. It's too early for Juju. And even though I hate Aaron Jones, in round 3, that's actually a pretty good pick. Cooper Kupp, not too bad at 4.10. Adam Thielen, it's kind of the same thing with Aaron Jones. I don't like at Thielen, but at 5.3, I'm not going to dock you. Josh Allen, I like. Darren Wall, everybody could be good at a certain position. And yeah, Darren Waller, a little bit better in round 7 than round 6. Daryl Henderson, this is truly a Team Smitty guy here. Dolphins running back. Last time we saw this guy go round 7, but now in round 9, much more appealing. And then we're ending it with 2 picks. Sterling Shepard and Justin Jackson. I really don't like Justin Jackson in round 11. But Shepard adds some depth. So although we disagree on players, you did get good value and ended up with a pretty good team, I'm gonna give this a grade B.
Okay. I can't believe that this team. Well, it's a decent team. I just feel like
I actually hate the Juju pick. That's really my
Okay. Let's go with
yeah.
my sniping pal JP, who tried to throw our game off, or he was trying to make me just practice harder. I guess. Pat Mahomes, Dalvin Cook, Singletary, Debo, Hollywood Brown, Julian Edelman, Travis Kelce. Okay, so what I hate is when people analyze a team like this and they just rip on their wide receivers and they say, "Wow, your number one wide receiver is Debo and Marquise Brown. You're hurting." But the bottom line is he stacked it in a way where that's what you have to expect. When you have Kelce, Mahomes, Dalvin Cook, you're not going to have, the wide receivers that other teams could have. This is kind of like our throne league in a way when we came in with weak wide receivers. But Dalvin Cook, Singletary, those could be really good running backs. And Debo could be a lot better than his ranking right now. Marquise Brown, you know how I like Hollywood Brown in my top 12 to 14 quietly. Don't go drafting that guy any higher than you have to. He's a 6th-round pick for a reason. He's a sleeper. So Debo and Marquise Brown, Edelman, Kelce, I like it. I think this team could easily be a B plus if a couple things happen for it. Like Brown does really well, Debo does really well. Kelce, Cook, and Mahomes are fire. So not an A, but I'd say like a B something.
Oh God, to Singletary, no, I can't do it.
Says the man that has Hunt and Bell in his lineup right now. Couch, you're killing me.
Yes, my team is
Take
worse
a lap.
in this mock. I can't take this team to battle. I'd get slaughtered. This is true.
But
I can still grade at the other team.
I think we have to take away your ability to rip on another team card for just this episode.
I'm grading. I have been elected by the peoples to grade.
I'm kidding. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I have to grade.
Eli, Tom Brady.
Eli, oh, thanks to drafting next to you, just ended up with this pretty sweet team.
Thanks to just drafting next to me, you think I gifted him something?
You gifted him a Julio.
Oh, that pick.
In round 3. I've never seen this. Only in Smitty land we see Julio go.
Julio shouldn't have fell.
Fall to round 4.
Let's be honest. Julio shouldn't have fell. But
he did in a Smitty mob. Well,
right.
I'm to thank to that too. I did draft DJ Moore.
Right. So
which did help. Yes.
I'm having a tough time
contribute.
with these arguments tonight, Couch, because like literally, yeah, you contributed to it, and
I did.
And
no,
literally, I'm
getting
getting the wrath for it. But I honestly believe I'll say this in front of anybody. I have no problem if people don't like this. It's a lonely place, Couch, trying to be ahead of the curve. I'm not always right, Couch. We never are. But to be ranking Lamar ahead of Julio, in my opinion, is not crazy at all. I think Mahomes and Lamar both are way deserving of being top 15 overall players. The only thing is I let them fall because I can. Like the honest truth is I pay way more for those guys if I had to. But like in the Throne League, they're going to fall. And they're going to fall because people don't see a huge discrepancy between those two and the other quarterbacks. A lot of people don't predict a 50 TD passing season out of Mahomes. I do. I think he could get 42 on a bad, disappointing year where he disappoints everybody. 42 passing TDs.
He is that good. He is.
So I love Lamar. I think Lamar, I think he's going to get hurt eventually. I don't think he can run 170 times a season and stay healthy. Mike Vick proved that. But for a year, this is a redraft league. I don't have any problem with anybody trading Lamar or trading Julio straight up in a redraft for Lamar when the season kicks off. And let me say one more point before we go to the next team. The true indicator of a player's value, or if he's being undervalued in a significant way heading into a season, is what is the value once week 1 kicks off. When week 1 kicks off, you can't trade a Lamar. You can't trade for a Lamar or Mahomes anywhere near the value that you had to pay when you drafted them. People value them a whole other round ahead once week 1 kicks off. And that's an indication of being undervalued. Because when Mahomes is scoring 3-4 TDs a game, you tell me somebody that's gonna give up Mahomes for anybody outside of like the top 6 running backs and maybe the top 2 wide receivers. Nobody. Not if he's scoring 4 and 5 TDs a game. He's untouchable. So that to me tells me Mahomes and Lamar are super, super undervalued because the real life value from week 1 on is so much higher.
Who's grading this team?
I'll do it real quick, and then you can do the last. We gotta hurry. Brady, Jacobs, Montgomery, Godwin, Julio, Diggs, Ingram, Connor. I like it. I think that's an A minus. I love Brady. I think Brady's a lot way undervalued. I love Godwin. I love the stack there. Josh Jacobs is a top 5 to 10 running back. Montgomery's iffy because of his situation, not because of his talent, but I like the upside. Julio's fantastic value. Diggs, Ingram, I love it. A minus. Great job. Gunner, who is the Deshaun Watson, or let me see, the Joe Mixon pick. I have it ranked differently on my phone here. I don't know who the Mixon pick was. If you want to review that team,
that's team 8. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Mixon, Hopkins, Jonathan Taylor, Metcalf, Woods, Watson, Alexander Madison, Michelle Fuller, Jared Cook, and Anthony McFarland Jr. I like this team a little bit. It's okay. I'm gonna give it a B minus.
Okay.
That's it. We're doing the quick, right?
Yeah, quick. Royal has Stafford, Henry, Drake. I love those 2 running backs, considering Parker, Hilton, and Ridley aren't bad, but I feel like this team is lacking. No offense, Royal. I've seen you do a lot better, so it's not like I don't know you can bring it. I just think that with Henry and Drake being your top 2 players, I feel like Ridley's good, but I feel like Ridley needs to be had just a tad later. If he was your 3rd player, it looks like he's your 3rd player drafted. No, he's your 4th player. Who's your 3rd? Chris Carson. who they put at his flex. They said, no, he's not your best player. We're shoving him down in your flex spot. I don't like that Carson pick, man. That's where the hole is. I like the Ridley pick now, but I thought he was your 3rd drafted player. If you took someone else, this team would be great. Would be more than on its way. Jordan, let me do you do this team. Drew Brees.
Jordan's got Chubb.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown. Love those first 3. I think Odell right here, you probably should have went running back, and I think that would have really took this team to, and I probably would have gave it an A+ right here. Some people are high on Odell, some aren't, and you got 2 stud wide receivers. I don't see really a need to get a 3rd one that early. And even though I don't like Cam Akers, I like what you were doing with this team.
Yeah.
Drew Brees, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Howard, Rob Gronkowski. So because of the tight end and your 4th round pick, I'm just gonna give this a grade B. But like I said, this could have easily been an A.
I like it. It's an A to me. I think it's a good team. Dak Prescott, Clyde Edwards-Helaire to Christopher, Melvin Gordon, Devontae Adams, Allen Robinson, Dame Williams, looking down his roster. So with this team, I think Adams and Clyde and Melvin and I just feel like it's a little light. I'd like to see if you're going to go risky with a player like Clyde. You need to, I think, have some other players that feel just a little bit more secure. I like Melvin Gordon a lot. I'm doing a video on Melvin Gordon tonight, so I actually like his value a ton. But I just feel like this team's missing that one player, like almost like just a couple reaches together combined, making this team feel like it's missing something. But one big thing that happens for this team, and you could be in it for sure. Last team is Jared with Miles Sanders and Eckler, and then we're through it.
Yeah, we got Sanders, Eckler, Cooper, Gurley, Lockett, Keenan Allen, Higbee, Matt Ryan, Lindsey, Marv Jones, and Daniel Jones. I think this is a well-balanced team. I love your QB2. Not a fan of Cooper as your wide receiver 1, but you got I like the rest of your team though. I do like this team. I'm gonna give this a B+.
Well, yeah, I'm not a big believer in this squad, but I like Eckler. Not a huge fan of Cooper. I think Miles Sanders is just way too high in the first round, just so high. Ricky, thanks for the super chat. Ricky super chatted and said remind Couch about his bell pick.
Oh yeah, guys, this mock is horrible.
Thanks, Ricky.
It's officially. Can we officially make it a grade D? Or are you trying to? We can't go any lower, right?
I gave you a D, but maybe it's our friendship getting in the way of my honesty.
Oh, it's lower than no. We have to stop it at a D. Stop the bleeding. It's a grade D. Let's print it out and frame it.
D_. How about that?
No, don't no, don't
At
hurt
least,
me. No.
at least.
This is a
But
grade. This is a solid grade D.
I don't know. All right, Couch. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. I'm sorry we didn't read all the comments. You guys know me. Normally, I read every comment I can. This has been a different show. We had to focus on the draft and talking and evaluating. I didn't have time to read comments. I apologize. Thank you, Ricky, for the super chat. Anybody else that super chatted, and thank you, Couch, for being here. As much as we're joking around, I felt that on your side too. Don't think it was just one sided. I think my people came to bat because they saw me getting beat up a little bit on your side, which you were immune to. Because you guys were used to inside jokes.
Yeah, I'm just used to. Yeah,
my people love you, and I'll tell them to go follow you, and you know me, I love you, Couch. I've no ill will for the beard ever. He's my man.
This Throne League is gonna be freaking amazing. We have a lot more experience running our communities and whatnot, and because the Throne was brand new last year, so I know it's going to be fun. I know it's going to be intense. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot smoother. There's going to be a lot of competitive picks, and I'm sure there's still going to be crazy picks. Expect the unexpected, but I'm just dying for this Throne League to start. And thanks for having me on the YouTube, man.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, Couch. We'll catch you later, man. And thank you to all of you. Couch, you can hang there real quick. Thank you to all of you for watching, and please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe on your way out if you're new. Even if you're Couch fam, subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. And then if you're my people, go subscribe to Couch over at youtube.com/fantasycouch. Right, Couch? And they can find you at fantasycouch.com too, right?
Yeah, anything Fantasy Couch you can find me. But the YouTube's the cool one.
Yeah, YouTube's the cool one. Okay. Appreciate all of you. Thank you.